All right, I would like to call the Plat Committee meeting to order today. Please all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kay, can you please do a roll call?
Yes. Ms. Stoller.
Here.
And Mr. Hiller.
Here.
We do have four.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the approval of the previous minutes. This is from the June 5th, 2024 Plat Committee. If there are any questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the previous minutes.
Motion to approve.
I'll second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. The previous minutes have been approved and will be on record. Our first public hearing tonight, item 4A, is the Richard E. Harold subdivision vacation. This is for the Fishers Elementary School renovation. Address is 11442 Lantern Road, case VAC 24-5. This is a request to vacate the subdivision plat of the Richard E. Harold subdivision, which includes lot 23, 24, 36, 37, 38, 39, and lot 40 for the Fishers Elementary School renovation. And Kevin Martin is here to present.
Better? Is it working? Yep, I couldn't see, I'm sorry. As I was saying, the location is central to the city. It is located along Lantern Road, just south of 116th and South Streets. To the west, you can see I-69, and to the east, you see Morgan Drive terminating in front of the property. The zoning for the property, it is split zone between Village Center on the western portion and Highway Center along the highway on the west side. Again, the request is to vacate a pre-existing plat, which includes these 7 lots that were most likely originally platted for residential uses and have since been incorporated into the school property. So mainly it is vacating this plat so that we can establish a new plat that aligns with the realities of the property itself today. That being said, we do recommend approval with the following standard condition that the vacation documents be recorded with the county. I'm available if you have any questions.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin. Any questions for staff?
Just to clarify, these are already part of the school property, and this is just cleanup, correct? I mean, the school's not taking over any other properties, correct?
Correct, yeah, this is the existing school property, just clearing lines that have been forgotten in the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion to approve?
It's a public hearing. Is there any comments from the petitioner? Okay. With that, I would like to open this floor up for a public hearing. If you would like to talk about this item, please come to the podium. You will have 2 minutes to speak, and then staff and the petitioner can answer any questions. I will open it up for a public hearing. Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. I believe we had a motion. Would you like to repeat that?
Motion to approve?
I will second that motion with, Kevin, do you mind going back to the previous slide?
Yeah, with conditions. Motion to approve with the conditions stated.
Great. I will second that motion. Kate, can you please do a roll call?
Yes. Ms. Stoller.
Aye.
Mr. Hillary.
Aye. All right, motion passes. The next item here is item B, which is the Fishers Elementary School renovation. This is case PP 24-5. This is a request to approve a primary plat for one lot on 8.25 acres known as Fishers Elementary School. Kevin.
Thank you. Kevin Martin for the record. Again, as Ross pointed out, this is the primary plat that will replace the previously vacated plat from the previous item. Same location. Here you see the school property, the split zoning with village center and highway center. And here you see the proposed primary plat that is requesting approval today. Again, this eliminates the residential lots that were previously incorporated within the school property and dedicates additional right-of-way for a sidewalk easement along Lantern Road. Beyond that, there are no other changes. Having said that, staff recommends approval of the primary plat, PP 24-5. Here's a proposed site plan for the future improvements of the site and a proposed rendering of that proposed renovation. Again, I'm available if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Any additional comments from the petitioner? No? Okay. I'll open it up for any questions from the committee.
No further questions.
Okay. You did mention there was additional right-of-way being dedicated. Can you go back to that concept plan? One more that showed the
concept plan.
the building footprint. So on there, just a clarification too, they are required to install a sidewalk as part of their improvements, so that is the right-of-way that they're dedicating. It's not a new road, but it's additional right-of-way to Lantern Road. Because there is new right-of-way, we did notice this as part of the plat vacation, so I will open it up for a public hearing. If you wish to speak on this item, you can come to the podium and have 2 minutes. So with that, I will open it up for a public hearing. Please come to the podium, state your name and the address for the record.
My name is John Horn. I live on 8936 Birch Street, right behind or just to the south of the school. I did have one question. When they start renovating the existing school, they will be tearing down part of that school, does anybody know? Part of the existing school?
Yes, yeah, so there will be students there during the construction process. So part of the school will be new, if I believe on the site plan where it says existing gym and cafeteria, that will remain. And then the new school will be built behind the additional one. So it'll be occupied during construction.
Okay. Since this school was built relatively, well, probably in the 60s, I'm sure they probably had asbestos material in that structure. Will they be taking steps or cautions to try and contain any asbestos that might be filtering out into the air, or do you know?
Do you have any other questions? And I can kind of close the public hearing and then I can answer that.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Sure.
Is there any other questions from the audience? All right. I will go ahead and close the public hearing. Anyone who's doing construction within the city is required to meet both local and state regulations when it comes to disposal material. So I would have all the confidence that the general contractors, the HSC school has brought on for this project will meet any state requirements when it comes to the removal of material.
Okay.
So.
All right.
If you have additional questions on this process or on this project, I would reach out to Kevin and we can get you in contact with the general contractor if you have more additional questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. With that closing of the public hearing and no further questions, do I have a motion to approve the primary plat as presented?
Motion to approve.
I will second the motion. Kay, can you do a roll call, please?
Yes, Ms. Stoller
Aye.
and Mr. Hillary.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right. Motion approved. There is no old business. There is no new business. Any staff communications, Kevin?
No additional staff communications.
Thank you. We will sign the findings of fact. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Meeting is adjourned.